Oh, Jesus.
Welcome everyone to the. Well, you see, you said Jesus now. Opening line. Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I caught
I'm
myself.
on fire.
Everything Show 1004. I am your host, Matrix Lord 2 and 2, and I'm with Daniel, but not as bad. Daniel.
Hi, what's up?
What's up, Mike D?
Shit, 1 factor 10, bitch.
What's up, Ray?
I don't know what we're going to talk about today.
What's up, Scott?
Straight from Wonder Woman's armpit hair.
All right, so speaking of Wonder Woman, I wanted Mike D's opinion on this. Not the armpit thing yet, but there was this theater that we were talking about on Topic Wonders called the Alamo. What was it, in Texas?
Yeah,
Scott?
Austin, Texas.
That for the first, I think, 5 or 6 shows, that they want only women customers.
Let me tackle this right off.
Yeah.
We can add more to it, but when you said this is the Alamo, are you saying Alamo Draft House?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's no wonder. I've actually been to the Alamo Draft House when I was visiting our buddy John Hand. Alamo Draft House is just a bastion right now. It's become a cliche joke. Austin is full of SJWs, social justice warriors.
Okay.
And the Alamo have all the hipsters go there. They're always selling shit out, showing up at the Alamo. Like, John's always goofing on the hipsters and the SJWs, so that's why. That figures.
So they're looking to piss people off, basically?
Well, they're little whiny ninny douchebags. They're little douches that are like, Wonder Woman, it shouldn't be me, and they go see Wonder Woman. But we want social acceptance, and we want like everyone to, they're full of like hypocrisy. It's all like they're all whining about, we should all be integrated together. But if you happen to not agree with something, it's like they just like start berating you and they start bullying, and then they complain about the people who bully and stuff. They're just like little big fucking little pussies.
So they're the ones that complained to the movie theater that they wanted her to have hair in her armpits?
God.
Because they put that back in the trailer. She had a dark spot under her arms.
Well, that's important.
Yeah, that is important, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're the type of people that would do that.
Well, I mean, her race are Amazonian, so I mean, I don't know if that counts for something or not, but to be semi-serious there, I mean, I'm not really joking. I mean, I don't know if that comes into play or anything, but I mean, I whatever. Maybe Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's the bush.
What?
Here's the thing. People have been waiting for this movie. Some of them are really geek fans. They want to see it when it first comes out. I'm a Marvel guy who would want to see my Marvel movie when it first comes out.
Hey, I'm bringing my hand lotion, man. I can't wait.
Jesus. So anyway,
hand cream.
So anyway, I can see if they were going to do a showing.
I don't know about my underarms, but my hands will be hairy.
But
Jesus Christ.
Alrighty then. So
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so I could see. What the hell?
Mike, texted him.
Mike D don't get the SJWs.
The problem with having 3 phones, okay, is that they all go off at once. They're like, so everybody's like, Ruby's Kiss 1000, Ruby's Kiss 1000. Like, no. So anyway, what was I saying?
I thought there was Wonder Woman calling you.
Yeah, you're right. So anyway, I could see them having a show for just females, but to have the first 6 shows where people are not allowed to see it if they're a guy, that's terrible.
That's sexist, right? Isn't that the very definition of what they were complaining about?
Right.
The female Ghostbusters. These very same little douche little twits were the ones who were criticizing people who in their mind, their opinion, might not have liked Ghostbusters, the reboot. These are the same little fucking whiny little pussy bitches that are complaining that, no, the men shouldn't be allowed to see Wonder Woman. It should be us, the guys who tuck our penises between our legs.
So they're basically nitpickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like that dude Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. They tuck them between their legs and walk around in dresses and stuff. I'm gonna go see Wonder Woman.
this has turned as dark as Zack Snyder's living.
Well, maybe Harry Dudes are gonna probably go try to dress up like Wonder Woman now to go see it.
What we're gonna see is Aquaman with all of it. Aquaman.
Wow. Yeah, Aquaman. Anyway.
Scott and I are getting dressed up as women and going to see Wonder Woman. We're going to sneak in.
I'm sure.
Right, Phil? Yeah.
Hell, I got
Are you doing them, Daniel?
No, but his bed is, and
Bring some tokens. No. So anyway, yeah. So that's ridiculous. We know that's ridiculous.
what's about?
What
Oh, believe in.
are you laughing about? My jokes ain't that funny. All right.
No, it was my.
No,
I-
everything's funny, actually. Just like I'm still laughing at shit said like 2 minutes ago. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, are you going to be the only guy at an all-women's Wonder Woman show?
Billy wants
Yeah,
in.
are
on
you?
the Billy
you
wants
know-
in on the Wonder Woman tickets. He popped in. He ordered free tickets, man. We're going to see Wonder Woman, right?
Billy, what would happen? What would happen if your area, the theaters, all said only women? I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? That's ridiculous.
I would tell every woman that the bathrooms are out of order so they can't go fix their periods.
Yeah. God damn. I'll tell you what I'd be doing if I heard they weren't letting anyone in, but women to see Wonder Woman, be fucking looking for some pussy.
Shit.
Shit.
No,
What are you doing? The popcorn in the box trick, baby. Put
So
that
you're
in.
saying that these
But-
women are going to see Wonder Woman for Steve Trevor? Is that what you're saying?
I do. Chris Pine, man.
Captain Kirk.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. What if they put out a Shaft movie and it's only black people could go see it?
Can you imagine that?
I mean, he's thinking that racist.
You imagine that?
Well, hey,
No.
come on, think about it.
Could you just imagine though that in all the women one, and then Donald Trump turns up to it?
Oh, no.
What?
Be grabbing some pussy.
What the hell are you
Bill
talking about?
Clinton's going to be rushing his ass down to
Jesus.
Wait a minute, I work tomorrow. Does that mean I'm going to get a lot of Somalians this weekend?
Oh Jesus!
Are you gonna wear coconuts in there and dress up like Wonder Woman?
No, it's Wonder Woman's new outfit, coconuts and.
Can you imagine if one theater said that all the guys have to dress like Wonder Woman for the day?
They better have a lot of tampons in that theater.
All right.
They're all
Well,
gonna sink. They're all gonna sink their menstruation. together.
So the moral to the story is you can't be sexist and block off one sex from seeing Wonder Woman.
We're
That's kind
not.
of stupid.
We're not for being sexist, by the way.
No.
We're all-
No.
This is disgusting.
Now, something else that's
I'm so offended by those remarks. Oh my god.
something else that's kind of ludicrous is
Fast and Furious.
the
What?
Spider-Man. Yes,
Ooh.
Spider-Man
What?
poster
Yeah, I hated that.
that everybody is calling
Iron Man
basically
8.
Iron Man 8.
Yeah.
Are they letting men into that?
No. Didn't you hear? They're just letting kids in to see that now.
Oh,
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing here now. Again, Iron Man.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
they're making mock posters now because they're making fun of it.
Oh, it's like, why is Birdman in that?
Yeah, that's, I thought.
Well, here's the thing, right? Look, this is a Spider-Man, but Iron Man is everywhere. Iron Man's on the bottom.
Well, I mean, he sells seriously. I mean, but Iron Man's an established like box office draw with the Avengers.
Yeah, but this is a Spider-Man movie. This is what people piss off about.
Who the fuck cares about that? They're wanting to get people in the seats. They're like, oh, come look, Iron Man's in this too. You know? I mean, come on,
Hey,
man.
Joe, you want to know how I feel about it?
Yeah.
I
Oh.
like it. I like it.
You like it? Iron Man everywhere?
I disagree with you, Joe.
He's got Iron Man in the crotch too with that suit. It's an Iron Man suit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of change.
Where's the voice coming from? Hey, Jarvis.
And he's got.
He,
And
he,
he's.
he disagrees. He's
Oh, my-
gone. Kick him out of here.
Wait,
No.
wait a minute.
Don't, then.
I just didn't like that Iron Man. With that Iron Man gave him a suit which has basically got his own personal Jarvis in it.
He's got a parachute. Where did they fit the parachute?
What if Iron Man dies at the end and regenerates into a woman?
They
Now
did
we're
that.
talking.
Regenerates. Now we're talking about a whole different show.
God damn.
That was
Yeah.
Doctor Who, if anything.
Well, if he gets his way, he'll be the Doctor. Robert Downey Jr.
They're gonna make Iron Man Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Johnny Bag said no.
Also, Daniel, I saw your comment. Yes, happy Star Wars 40th.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Daniel, we know.
Happy Star Trek Day.
Hey, Billy. Speaking of Vin Diesel, guess what? Vin Diesel was supposed to be
Some douche.
Gay stripper.
I
A
am
bed.
Groot. I am Groot.
I don't know.
No, never mind.
I am Groot.
I was talking to Billy last time he was on a streaming set, doing his streaming thing.
Oh wait.
When you say he's supposed to be, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? What do you?
No, he was supposed to be a villain in a movie that me and Billy used to see.
Was he gonna play Aunt May?
No, it's one that you don't know.
Well, come on, just hit it with us. We might know it.
No, he was supposed to be a character in the Dragon Ball movie. But
Oh yeah.
Now, Peter, don't forget your lunch when you go to school today.
Yeah.
Are you
He's Uncle Ben.
cast
They should make him Uncle Ben.
Billy?
Do what?
Uncle Ben.
What'd you say, Daniel?
Are you going to do another streaming thing?
Daniel, we are in a live cast. Talk about that over
this
there.
week. I mean, this week.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway,
Back to our normally scheduled
now let me
broadcast.
say this:
Go
I am not going to watch that garbage. Spider-Man: Homecoming. Sorry.
No!
No, he looks
That's a
great.
bit strong. That's a bit strong, mate.
Hold on to your tokens, Daniel. Hold
Well,
on.
at least no. For me, it's garbage
You
to
want to
me.
see Wonder Woman?
No, I was gonna say there was only one Spider-Man for me, and that was Tobey Maguire. After that, there's no Spider-Man.
Cry baby Maguire.
Yeah, baby Maguire.
I love
Cry
you,
baby
man.
McQueen.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, dude.
I'm not getting paid
What
enough, so
the
I'm gonna cry.
What the?
What do you mean, Daniel? No Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire was my Spider-Man. The other Spider-Mans just don't do it.
Don't do what?
You're not good to me.
I thought they were. I mean, I like Andrew Garfield was cool.
Andrew Garfield's gay and Spider-Man's not gay. So
Well,
that's
that's true. Yeah, maybe. No, Andrew Garfield's not gay, but he wanted to have a gay Spider-Man.
no, but I mean, Stan Lee said that's fucked up.
What?
We did say that.
the?
He beat himself. That's really funny.
So, hey,
That's good
you want to talk about the Flash finale now?
Well,
Sucks.
Joe ain't seen it.
Okay, yeah. We can talk about it.
I gotta say,
Sucks.
I hated when HR died. I hated that so much. I saw it coming. We all did. He was gonna use that face changer thing
I'm actually
to
just kidding.
turn
I
into
like
Iris, and I hated that. I was like, no, don't kill off HR, but they did, and I know Jacob's happy. He's like, yay, HR's dead.
Hello,
I love
Joe.
Oh my God.
It was a good episode, but I agree, sad.
God damn! Hello, everybody.
Oh no.
What's up, James?
Sorry I
So
didn't
James-
join in the league. I couldn't get Hangouts to work because it's the worst app in the history of time.
Oh, no.
Mike D's keeping up with his belching customer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Is this like the
So-
competition to do the best lion impression? What's going on here?
It's like Batman,
no.
like Batman and Robin, man. We got like a
No.
dynamic duo going
Well,
on
it
here.
looks like we
No,
lost
what-
5 viewers when Mike D started belching. So
No,
let's
what
try to-
happened?
Well, you know what?
No.
But then I
Now
belched,
what?
so we
James.
gained like 10.
Hey Joe, did you say you're making a sequel to Batman and Robin?
What?
No.
Say you're
That's
making
his
a
next
sequel
book.
to Batman and Robin?
Dan, you
Wait, what? Who's making this?
No.
Joe is.
I'm not making this.
It's
I'm
his
making
next book.
No.
No, I said, did you say?
That's very funny, Billy.
No, he's making
No.
a book called Nightcrawler.
No.
So what have we been discussing here then?
We were discussing Wonder Woman only for women for the first 5-6 shows at the Alamo.
Joe, you should make your next book a carbon copy of all your other books and call it Paint by Numbers.
God
Yeah.
damn.
That's using that reference that Connor did for Doctor Who that time.
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
Or you could do it easier and just release another book.
There's not going to be. There's not going to be. Yeah, I know. There's not going to be any books this year. Sorry, guys.
Oh damn, man! Depleting the.
Kinda.
It's called root canals. So
Oh
not,
shit.
not
Pardon me.
happening. Not happening.
Well,
guys.
that's what I call reading your books like a root canal.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
You're gonna say that they're fillers, right? That's what you're gonna say.
I put my time in on this cast over the years. I can joke with.
That's right. You can.
No,
So Twists of Hate is gonna have to wait until
nice segue there.
next year. Twists of Hate.
Dude,
Unfortunately, it's backwards. I don't know why.
Because we've got more trolls like Minnesota California that you need to write
Well,
about.
No, we have someone called Star Trek Dan's Bed now.
Yeah, that fucking asshole.
Wait, what?
There's a troll
there's a
account
troll about-
that they took a
You hadn't heard about
a picture of. They took a picture of Dan's bed.
Not serious, man. Come on.
Yeah,
You're not
he is.
serious. I mean,
We're trolling him back under Scott's bed. Scott's
No,
bed.
that's
Is that
a
why
real.
Star Trek, Dan? Dan, you've changed like your camera.
On my bed, boys.
This is a
This is a publicity stunt.
Pink on the bed.
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
Star Trek bed. There you go. See it?
Wait,
It's on screen share.
sorry, that's the only response. Well, at least you have a fan. I mean, it's not a fan of you. but
And
it's a
look,
fan
if
of
you
you.
look at Daniel's picture, it's the same sheets. Look. No.
Oh
What?
no.
What? Wait, so is this? Wait, so this account is somebody who's been in your room or something?
No,
What's going on here?
he took a picture on the cast of Daniel.
What's happening? What is happening?
Yeah.
Maybe the troll is actually your webcam and it's got like a consciousness. You know, it's got an
Well,
intelligence.
I said I wasn't going to say this on the air, but I was talking to these guys about what I've been researching, and what I found is that Matrix Lord 202 channel has over 20,000 dislikes for the
God,
history that it's been on, with 10,055 coming from the USA and 8,405 coming from the UK. Now, there is somebody in Belgium. We only know one person in Belgium that I know of watches these
Yeah,
casts.
I wonder who that is, everybody.
And it's 130 dislikes to that.
I knew who it is in Belgium. And
Yeah.
it's a giveaway by the name.
Yeah.
It's Minnesota Gallifreyan.
Well, he would be part of the UK. But
No,
132 coming from Ireland.
Uh,
Yeah. 139, Daniel. 139 dislikes from Canada.
Daniel.
That's you disliking
No,
it 139 times.
no, it's probably Star Trek Dan's Bed. Get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. Daniel, did you ever dislike a video of mine?
Nope.
Never.
I'll admit I have.
Not once.
I have. Not once.
Even if anybody told you like Jacob, you never disliked it.
Nope. Well, maybe Jacob did.
Under your account?
But he's not from Canada.
Under your account?
Well, he has my account.
No, I'm saying, did he dislike it under your account?
What? You got me fucked up now.
I said, did he dislike it under your account?
That's not hard.
Well, I'm not sure if he did. If he did, then
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
so
sure.
there you go. That's where this was 139 dislikes. Australia had.
I'll be honest. I think I've, if I remember rightly, the last one I remember disliking to my memory would be the video. You know, the one. I don't want to say it live on air. The dad one. I think Mike knows what I'm talking about.
The what? All right, tell me up here. Tell me up here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
dislike,
Yeah,
I
we all
dislike Joe's lasagna. That's the only thing I dislike.
The
I
Mike,
just
the Mike
ate lasagna.
There you go.
I might have disliked my own video for lasagna too.
Oh,
so I don't know.
the Who, one of the Who fires. There you go.
Oh, okay. Also, what else was there?
Well, that's behind us
Oh,
now.
Wait, is this being recorded or is it
Yeah,
live?
it's all live.
Yeah,
now.
live.
It's
Oh,
live
for
now.
God's sake, not live again. You have people in the comments again.
Oh, you know, I didn't
Yeah.
even.
Oh yeah, pull the comments up. Let's.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We forgot to tell Joe to set up Nightbot.
Yeah, put Nightbot in. Well, maybe not like.
I have to program Nightbot.
What about this? Get somebody you trust to be a moderator in your channel to moderate the comments. You can do that, I think.
I forgot to program Nightbot actually.
Yeah, but
Oh,
a human
no.
moderating the comments would be better because Nightbot will filter words, but it won't filter somebody with intelligence.
Hang on, James. You're telling me there's intelligent people out there watching our show?
I mean humans. I mean people who have the intelligence not to use the word fuck. There you go.
All right. Obviously,
Well,
obviously,
all
the live chat is trolling somebody from another podcast.
See if Star Trek Dan's bed is up. Maybe he's watching this. How many people are watching it live? Can you see that?
Three.
Tell them
Have
to
you
come.
got anyone in the? Have you got anyone in the chat, or is it just empty?
I don't want to really say because it's making fun of someone from another cast.
Wait,
So,
what? No, you gotta say now. I'm curious. Let me see if I can load up the live chat. How do I do that?
You could probably see that.
Do I have to go on your channel? Yeah.
I'm gonna just give it to you.
I'd like to take a moment of silence and appreciate Scott's facial hair.
why is it every time you come on? Oh, hang on, James has left the cast.
Oh, he's gonna comment. No.
Oh, no, hang on. Why is it every time we do a cast, Billy, you want to go on about facial hair?
Yeah.
Because Scott has epic facial hair. Is that a crime?
Oh, is that
All right. So anyway, any complaints about the Spider-Man Homecoming poster, James? That it has mostly Iron Man in it. You have any complaints about that, or?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit because it's quite heavily Iron Man. You know, it's supposed to be Spider-Man's movie. That's the only thing.
it.
You know, it's cool. Iron Man's cool, and you know, Tony Stark's cool. But it's supposed to be Spider-Man's movie. We need to, because the thing is, this Spider-Man is actually quite good from what we saw of him. But he's only good with other people. We need to see what he's like by himself.
That's right.
He is kind of Iron Man's bitch, though.
I see it more like they're doing like a cross marketing thing. They did that with Captain America's movie, right? Where they had Iron Man.
War.
Yeah, they're just trying to keep it all inclusive in the same universe.
Yeah, but then it takes away from the movie that should have been his in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't really see it that way, right?
Maybe his mentor in the sequel can be Ant-Man, so you never see him.
I see
No.
why you didn't want to read that out live. I
Yeah.
see. I know who that is. Yeah. What the?
So
what's
anyway.
happening with that? Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, now they were also doing
Star Wars Day, guys.
They're doing a black.
What did you say, Daniel?
Oh, never mind.
They're doing a Black Cat Silver Sable movie called Silver and Black.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's
It's
stupid.
like
I mean,
I've seen a movie called Whites on Blacks.
Do those characters even have much affiliation with each other?
no,
Really?
That's what I don't
they're
understand.
just Spider-Man villains and
They're
friends.
trying to be Gotham City Sirens. And Marvel's
Yes.
on the other side like, Sony, what the fuck are you doing? We're trying to help you out. And Sony's like, no, bitch, you.
Yeah, Sony and Marvel partnership is going to end. I have a feeling very soon because of
I
this
still
nonsense. Venom.
I still think that Marvel could bring out a good Fantastic Four movie on their own without blowing everything.
Well, I mean, as
Go to that
what do you
well
think,
one more
Mikey?
time. Do they
Pardon?
really need to go to that well one more time with the FF? I mean, they've screwed up like every movie, haven't they?
Well, they're going to still make a sequel anyway. They said.
Why?
20, I don't know. 20th
They
century.
really want to.
That, no, well, I heard that they were making a sequel because they said it was a good
They're
movie.
still going to make the sequel so far.
Did you see Alien Covenant, by the way? You mentioned
No.
something. Okay.
No, did you see it?
I'm watching that on Sunday.
Who saw it?
What, James?
I'm watching that on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm watching it on the weekends.
Which
I
I
watched
just
it yesterday.
realised because I look like a 10-year-old if I don't grow a beard, I'm gonna have to bring my ID because they always ID me.
Scott saw it. He said he liked it, but my son Joe loved it. He said it was good. But I didn't.
Yeah, but I only want to watch if it's actually scary. I don't want to watch. I'm sick and tired of the fun alien movies because the first one in my I love aliens, but I like horror. You know,
Yeah.
I want it to be scary.
You know, it's funny. Billy Lord, who's Carrie Fisher's daughter, is going to be in American Horror Story now. You guys heard that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
To the people watching, because one of them's probably a troll. Can you make an account of me? This is not fair. Nobody ever makes an account about me. I'm upset about it.
Why are you asking a troll to troll you? Make an account.
Because I don't. I think it's because I used to troll in the past, yeah. So I don't really care.
So what? So you're missing that life, are you, James?
You want an excuse to battle someone. Battle the troll.
No.
Oh, I'm missing the life.
No, it's because for some reason these trolls they always pick on the people who are the most vulnerable. You know, they always pick on they bully people. So bully me.
You know what I say when that happens with trolls?
Screw it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could just come out and say that.
How about like get out of your house and get a life? That would be something maybe to say.
Well, it looks like this is going to be the most disliked video. They made it, and it's 50.
Yeah, there's another. I'm reading the comments.
Cod liver oil as lubricant.
What?
I'm reading the comments now. There's another one in there now.
Yeah, I know. This is becoming troll-centric. So, bad idea to talk about the trolls today.
That is a terrible. The most recent one is it's so obvious who it is. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That one's pretty obvious.
Anyway, what else is there to talk about, guys? Other than that, we'll probably.
Did anybody see that movie Trolls?
Are we doing a real Whovians? Because we can discuss the.
We are. Here's the big thing. I am planning to do that on a live stream in a special location, and I'm going to have a co-host. So one of the members of the Real Whovians cast is going to be with me here in the same area.
Is it Steve?
Yeah. No.
I'm not saying who it is, and then we're gonna live stream. We're gonna live stream. I'm gonna try to set a nice date so everybody can attend. I'm not really sure because I think tomorrow is taken. Might be Saturday.
Is it David Aston?
Old Doc will make somewhat of an appearance on 1000. That's all I'm gonna say.
Clockwork Cyborg.
So we'll see.
You meet an Old Doc?
I didn't say I was meeting Old Doc. I said he was going to appear in some fashion in 1000.
Oh, you're not going to show Pepper the Clown, are you?
No. No, he's going to wait for Clara to turn up.
We're going to have some surprises, so we're going to have to wait and see.
If you show Pepper the Clown, that would be hilarious.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
I don't know who's going to show up for 1000, but...
Hey, motherfucker!
It's going to be pretty fun. So. All right, guys, that's going to be it. So hopefully I'll get some news for you about the...
What, Daniel?
Wait,
no screen shares.
Why are we ending it? We got Star Trek to talk about.
All right, talk about Star Trek.
Hey,
Well, no, there's like Star Trek, Halloween. There's shit I wanted to bring
Oh,
up.
yeah, let's talk about Halloween.
Well, yeah, I saw your thing the other night that you shared like some sort of like marketing poster or something.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, what do you think about that? Because I mean, I know Carpenter's attitude, like in interviews, I've seen where he just seems like he's just kind of phoning it in, and he's like,
I think it's shit. I think the poster's shit. I think it's like done by a freaking
Photoshop.
What poster? I haven't seen it.
The Star Trek poster.
No, we're talking about Halloween. It's horrible.
Oh, Halloween.
Horrible. Of the night going, that was horrible. And here's the thing.
Horrible.
It was like, remember I was telling you how the guy that did Back to the Future did the comic, but now he's like 70 or 80, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, what is he, 77, 70-something?
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about that on the show.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not going to be like him doing it because he's not, I'm just saying it's not going to be what we think it's going to be. He wants to make Michael Myers mortal. So in other words, if he gets stabbed, he's dead. That doesn't make any sense. So that means nobody could hurt him because then he'll die.
Well, then they're changing the whole...
Yes, they are.
Michael Myers, according to John Carpenter, forget all the rest. I mean, I even loved, like, Season of the Witch. It was a very underrated film. I understand there's no Michael Myers in it, so get the fuck over it, people. But, I mean, it's a good film in and of itself. If they released it with Halloween Season of the Witch, not part of the franchise, it would be remembered up there with, like, The Fog and the other classics of the time. But, I mean, Michael Myers was always a force of nature. He was like Loomis, Donald Pleasance, the actor, Loomis' character. He was always talking about, he knew that Michael Myers was like a force of nature. He's like pure evil. You know, pure evil sheriff. You know, like the whole speech that he gave throughout those movies, and now they're trying to make him like a normal person. I mean,
hold on one second. Whoever's got the TV on in the background, could you guys just like mute that because it's going to interfere with the cast. All right.
Silver Shamrock.
Yeah, go ahead, Mikey.
Well, no, I concluded my point with that.
Yeah, so that's it. So they're changing the whole dynamic where he's a mortal person now. After the explosion from the hospital.
Oh, I don't like that. It's taking away the fun of the whole point of the movie.
Becomes mortal because of an explosion.
I didn't say it becomes mortal from explosion. I said it's going to take place after the explosion from the hospital. Like, because remember, supposedly they're canceling out everything after the second one of the original.
Well, I mean, Joe and I and Scott, we're in a generation that's like a bit older than you younger guys. What did you guys like the original Halloween as opposed to Rob Zombie or what?
Fuck yeah, dude, the Rob Zombie sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Dude, fucking the original is so damn good, and then Rob Zombie just butchered it, dude.
I'm not being rude.
No pun intended.
The original made Halloween what it was, iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that sequel was just ass. Ugh.
But the unicorns?
The Rob Zombie.
It had some. There were some good scenes that were like. I liked the whole thing where they went to the costume party and they did the Rocky Horror Picture Show characters. They did.
Oh yeah.
Rob Zombie's more style over substance, though. Is what he tends to do with his films because they tend to be like rehashes of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, mixed in with Halloween, mixed in with something else and whatever.
I just hated that certain people, like even if they don't necessarily like it, or like Mike D said, 10 out of 10.
No, I hate that.
10 out of 10.
Anyway, hang on. What's the matter, Joe?
Something's burning. Smelling something burning. Hold on a second.
Oh my God! It's the lasagna.
What is that?
Well, it's the same. If you got the same neighbors as I do, they're probably smoking pot.
No.
Maybe there's a fire that'll spice this cast up.
No, it's probably.
I could put my camera on. That'll definitely spice this cast up.
Yeah.
I gotta see what that is.
Do it.
All right, Joe.
I don't wear pants to this hour. It's probably a bad idea.
Oh, do it.
I know Star Trek Dan's not wearing pants, but at least he's honest about it, you know?
At least,
yeah. So what's gonna happen then? With him being more.
I don't usually wear pants, but it's usually out behind some of the clubs and the dumpsters and stuff. So it's not like,
yeah, I even made a video about people not wearing pants, but I deleted it because it was too erotic.
I'm wearing shorts.
All right, so the Halloween thing. Going back to Halloween.
Start what?
No, going back to Halloween.
Yeah.
There's only going to be one. There's not going to be a franchise. They're going to end it.
Oh.
Oh, so it's gonna be a trilogy.
They've said that before, though. They've said that before. I'm sure they have.
They're going to end it. The final conflict, Friday the 13th, Halloween, the last one. I mean, they're always.
They're going to make him mortal so that way they can kill him.
Will Michael Myers wear pants?
They're not going to kill their own gangsters. Yeah.
Well, that's
come back in the next one and go, oh, look, it must not have worked. It must not have
Remember, they kept saying that about Saw. Did Saw come back eventually as well?
Saw's coming back.
Yeah, like they said, I remember with the interviews, you know, with the final sequence, we are definitely not bringing Saw back. No chance.
It's back this year. This year it's coming up.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that. I love Saw.
And it's the beginning of a new franchise. So.
I hated the last Saw movie, though.
They did get a bit tedious towards the end.
It was
my favorite was
the sixth Saw movie was great, but the seventh one was just shit.
Look at Leatherface now.
I've got a plot spoiler for Saw, actually, if you want to hear it.
I don't care. Let's do it.
Oh, Mike D.
I hear that the big twist at the end is the ultimate torture that they're using for, like, Jigsaw is he's going to be reciting Joe's books.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Anyway.
Joe. It's going to be Leslie Jones reciting his
Hey!
Joe.
I like Leslie Jones.
You're talking about motherfucker.
All right, so.
Well,
the torture is they get to see the premiere of Slater versus Slater.
No.
That's never going to come out, so.
You guys stop. So anyway, Leatherface, what?
Well, Star Trek Discovery. I'd like to hear what some of the guys think about this thing. People who are we saw the trailer right this week.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, and I thought it looked kind of clunky and hokey, but apparently the SJWs are out now, and they're saying that like people like me and I guess like Joe who didn't think it looked that good either. That we are like not in touch with Gene Roddenberry's vision of like inclusion with all these different sorts of races.
Enterprise wasn't part of Gene Roddenberry's.
This is all the SJWs out there, okay? So you can understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah. No,
I'm not a Trekkie, so I
Social
can't
justice
comment.
icons here. This is for you.
Yeah. No offense, it doesn't even look like a Gene Roddenberry film.
No,
It looks like they got the costumes out of a Salvation Army
yeah.
container.
It's basically what it looks like is that they've listened to what he said and never took any of it on board.
It just looks, the characters don't look interesting enough.
They don't. You don't care about the characters whatsoever. And that's the one thing about a series and a movie you got to have is people got to care about the characters.
Yeah,
and the only
there's
reason why the
something
first
a little bit off.
episode is going to work is because it's going to be on network television. And they're cutting their own throats by automatically putting it on All Access because everybody has Netflix. Everybody has Hulu.
Amazon and
First
all
of all,
that.
why would you pay money
They're
to
not going
watch
to
something?
pay to watch something.
Why would you pay money to watch something that looks like shit? I mean,
Yeah.
that stuff should be. You have to pay for that. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Like I said,
What looks better, Discovery or the Orville?
The Oracle looks great.
Oracle's
Yeah, that does look great.
no longer.
Yeah, the Orville is awesome.
And to make an example here, like seriously speaking, I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks, and they brought that back, and even with Showtime saying if you sign up, we're going to give you not only the first 2 episodes that were like last Sunday, but we're going to give you episodes 3 and 4. I still didn't care. I still was able to watch all 4 of those like for free in no time, and they were in high def. They looked great. I didn't have to pay for it. So I mean, who's going to watch Star Trek that way?
Yeah.
You're talking about buying a whole thing just for one series.
I didn't pay 1 penny to watch that.
I know.
So
Yeah, I know we live in a day and age, Mike D, where that's possible, don't we?
And I don't even and I watch Doctor Who. You know, I watch it on BBC America when it comes on. I'll wait the number of hours in between where it's shown in the UK and here. But like with Twin Peaks, it still wasn't enough for me to sign up for Showtime just to watch 18 episodes because I normally don't care about Showtime at all. Because I see the movies I'm interested in anyway that end up being on Showtime. And the ones I miss, I just will rent it from iTunes for like $5.99 when they come out.
I don't know about you. Don't know about you guys, but some TV shows are best left untouched after they finish.
Yeah, but they did a series that nobody wanted, though. Star Trek.
What did you say?
Nobody wanted a Star Trek Discovery before Kirk.
I know.
There's this webcast. I know you don't like pushing it, but it relates to Star Trek. It's called Star Trek Universe or Star Trek Continue. The
Star Trek Continues is fantastic.
Thank you. I was trying to think of it. That has better special effects. And they pretty much utilize the same way that the original series did. That looks so much better than the garbage that CBS All Access.
Star Trek Continues is fantastic.
Yes.
I love that show.
I mean,
they got a lot of
thumbs up. I mean, 2 thumbs up because I even watched the making of their how they created the engine room and all that, and it.
Yeah, but they did it all for free. They did all their. I mean, they didn't take money to do the scenes, and they put their own money into it. The actors.
Yeah, and they even took a lot of the original actors from the series, and they also had like 1 or 2 Doctor Who actors.
They had Colin Baker in there.
Yeah, had Colin Baker in it. And man, I mean, I can go back and I can watch those episodes again and again. So they've done real good.
I think they're good anyway.
Yeah, I went and I think it might have been you, Joe.
Yeah, I showed you Colin Baker, right?
Yeah, and I actually went and I haven't sat down to watch each episode, but I saw like some of like an extended trailer for the whole season that they did.
Yeah.
And like Scott was saying, everything is like spot on to the original series, and you can tell these people love Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it plays as if there was like a 4th or 5th season of Star Trek from the original series, and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah.
Like these people, and see that goes to show you when people actually really give a shit about a show like that, and it's not like some cheap ass fan film. I mean,
Yeah.
it really has the production values. Seemingly, when you watch that, I mean, the effects, everything are matched up to what you would see like from the original series.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
they
what-
also break
that's-
away like you're going to do a commercial too.
Yeah. It's what,
I
it's what,
don't
it's
mean
what
to
it's-
go off topic here, but have we all seen Game of Thrones trailer?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
And they got
I'm
the star
the only
picture of the
one
whole
who hasn't
family.
watched Game of Thrones.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you can tell when a show's done for but by proper fans, and then a show's done for
Yes.
money. Because
Yes.
one looks bad and one looks good.
Yeah,
Well,
they,
you can see the creative heart of, and I'm not trying to be cliche talking about stuff, but I mean, when you're talking about franchises like Star Trek, and you're talking about like Doctor Who and stuff, whatever the franchise is, a long-going franchise, you can tell when people really are invested in the product and not just like throwing shit out there to like, you know, have
Get
the
money.
cash register click off
Yeah.
with things. And I want people to get paid. You know, obviously you want to attract great talent and stuff, but I mean, the talent's there. Even people who are like doing it like because they have such a love and loyalty of the fan base for the series, instead of just throwing shit out there. And that's what surprises me. I don't want to get off on Doctor Who too much because this isn't a real Who Beans cast, but I mean, that's why like when you see some of these people who are being paid professionally to do like Doctor Who today, and you go, okay, there's people like in the case of Star Trek Continues that are writing great scripts and filming these great shows, and they're putting their own money into it. They don't have the BBC funding them or whatever.
and they're doing it for free.
They're having a better
Yeah.
product for the fan base, the true fan base, than the people who are supposedly the quote unquote professionals who were being paid to do that.
Yeah.
Is that not true?
And
Yeah, that's
imagine
true.
if the Star Trek Continue
Yeah,
guys were doing a Star Trek Discovery. If they were
I'd-
putting their own money into that.
I would bloody enjoy that.
I mean, Xanatar, was it Xanatar, that thing that they tried to take it to court? That looked better than this freaking Star Trek Discovery.
I know I'm allergic to Star Trek Discovery.
No, but the Xanatar looked better than Star Trek
Yeah.
Discovery.
Yeah.
And that was a fan film. So,
It's what
I'm
I
just
said.
saying.
It's like I said. Some people, when they make it for because they love stuff, do it better than people who want to do it for money. Because when they want to do it for money, they just think, "Oh,
but
I'm going
you know what's going to happen?
do
I
that."
think I was telling this to Mike D. What's going to happen is nobody's going to buy it and pay for it. And then they're going to say, you know what? Because fans demanded it, it's on CBS and that's all it's on. Because nobody's going to pay for it that way. They
No,
just,
they're
and
not.
even then when it's on CBS, it's not going to do good. I doubt it will last the season.
Mike D's profile picture looks better than Star Trek Discovery.
That's right.
Well,
So, I mean, again,
it's definitely flashier. I'll put it to you that way.
it's like they got the captain that never seen any battles, and she just was in a peace area of
Oh
space.
god,
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, we don't fire first. Like, what the hell are you talking about? They're gonna blow us up." It's like,
The concept, like they said on a cartoon of Star Wars meets Star Trek, you can sum up Star Trek in this comment: don't be racist, and everybody's got to be nice to Data. That's pretty much the way it is.
and they said that 10 years before Kirk, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Well, wasn't Spock an alien, and wasn't he already on the Enterprise? Like, wasn't he with Pike? Wasn't he on the
Yeah, he
Enterprise?
was
already?
Pike.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on like before Kirk? I mean, he does
Yes, he
age
was.
differently than.
Well,
Yeah.
the math doesn't add up based on what they said in the trailer, because the trailer said 10 years before Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. And the math doesn't add up, because like if that was going on, we know that Spock was Spock was serving on the Enterprise something like
Yes.
10 years before Kirk under Pike.
Shit.
Yep.
So at this time, you would have Spock on the Enterprise, and there was even like somebody, Robert April, was the captain of the Enterprise before Pike was even. So you had like Kirk was like the third captain of the Enterprise, not counting Archer, which would have been the fourth.
You can
Well,
already.
Archer was before Kirk, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying it would be like Archer, Robert April,
Right.
Christopher Pike, and then Kirk.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll have something. Maybe they're planning on doing something where there is the Enterprise, and they're going to run into him, and they're going to have, like, you know, Robert April in command. You're going to see that. Maybe that will be something that they will address in that.
But this was an alternate timeline, I thought.
Oh, enough with the alternate timeline shit. I mean, you know, like, instead of doing this crap.
No,
You know,
because
like,
here's the thing, they got Spock in the episode as a kid. Who cares about that? It's like Muppet Babies, but for Star Trek. You got little Kirk is probably going to be playing with the fire truck on this ship or something.
But
and
if
Spock's
this
going to
is-
be running around too.
But if this is 10 years before that, they wouldn't be children. They wouldn't be infants. They would be
Exactly.
they would be at least like high school age or
But
older.
they're showing little Spock, like how old was he? He was like a baby. Like a
Well,
kid.
then that's like, you know,
Stupid.
I mean, I don't want to prematurely use the word retarded, but that's fucking retarded. I mean, I mean, because the math doesn't add up.
No,
Doesn't.
that's
left, right, and center.
That's a massive plot hole in itself.
It is.
That's like trying to get an autograph from James Doohan.
Well,
I got his autograph before, you know, when he was doing Star Trek 4.
I actually told James Doohan to fuck off at a convention.
Exactly. That's why I referenced it.
You remember that story?
That's why I brought it up.
And I heard he was like the coolest guy, and I thought Shatner would be a dick or something, but yeah, James Doohan, man. I had to work a friend of mine's comic booth in the convention room, and I didn't get to go to James Doohan's autograph queue that he had, you know, where people get their shit signed and all that stuff. And I ran into him in the hallway, and he was like just talking to some guy, and I didn't like run up there and get all freaky with the guy or anything, but I passed him in the hall. I said, "Hey, how you doing, Mr. Doohan?" I was like, I unfortunately wasn't able to attend your autograph session earlier, and I told him why. I said I was working a friend of mine's booth, and my friend actually was in the autograph queue earlier with you, and you know, we had to trade off, and unfortunately I didn't get to meet you and get something signed, but I've been a fan of yours and of the show for like, you know, a long time now. And this was like back in like 1994 or even earlier. So, you know, I whatever. I mean, but the guy was like, he was kind of being dismissive and kind of blew me off. He's like, no, you should have been there. You should have been there. And I'm like,
wow.
You know, I thought that was kind of jerking. I'm like, well, you know, I'm sorry if I interrupted you, but you know, like I said, it would mean a lot to me if I got your autograph. I've been a big fan, you know, and it really left a bad taste in my mouth having that interaction with this guy. And there's nothing worse than meeting people that you've enjoyed their work on the shows that have been such a big part of your life. And it's so true to find out that they're such dicks, because you go back later and watch the shows and it really takes away from your enjoyment of what pricks these people are.
I know.
I told the guy, I'm like, well, whatever, then fuck off, and I just walked off.
No,
I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm reading the live chat.
James, I thought you advised me not to ever again.
No. You see, I didn't know how to read the live chat. You linked me. You know the video.
Okay.
James Doohan's in there saying, "Fuck you, Mike D."
Yeah, somebody referenced Mike D and somebody referenced Scott. So I thought I'd point that out.
Oh well, read mine. I want to hear that.
I don't want to read that. It's not suitable.
Well, no, read it. Read. I don't care. It's funny. Read it.
Okay. Somebody called. I won't mention.
Oh, Nightbot attacked. Look at Nightbot go.
Yeah, go Nightbot. Yeah.
Go Nightbot.
I won't read the troll account name because it's I can't say his name.
Yeah,
but
right.
he said Mike D is a wog.
Oh,
come on, be nice.
Oh man, come on.
I was just gonna say, before
I'm not
James,
a wog. I'm a pure American white boy.
Who said that about Mike D? I'm going to take an extension cord and run it through your entire family's ass and light it on both ends and then light you up like a Christmas tree, you little bitch. You'll be like a firecracker shoved up a bullfrog's ass
Billy,
on the 4th
calm
of
down.
July.
God damn, Billy.
Damn, that's how you really feel.
Yeah,
I think Billy's a troll. Billy and I were on the first cast together. I see a clue.
I was gonna say something before James come on and informed us of that. I was gonna say I was gonna say it's like anything. You meet people like celebrities, and the ones you think are dicks are not, and the ones that are not dicks, which you think are dicks.
Who have you met, Raymond, that you were disappointed with meeting? Have you had an experience like that, meeting somebody at a convention?
Yes, I have.
Who was that?
Daniel Craig.
Oh, are you serious? That's one of my heroes, man. I'm a big Bond fan. Is he really that much of a dick?
He was to my best mate, cause he ran late because he was going over to see to get some like all the stuff like merchandise, and so I had to wait for him, and he come over a bit late, and he said to him, "Oh, I'm going now. You should have been here before." And he said, "Oh, I was trying to buy merchandise because it was my only opportunity." And he was like, "Oh, I don't care. You best come back next year."
Okay, well, I tell you what, Daniel Craig, fuck you.
Jesus.
Although I do know that I've heard some stories from people in the Bond community, people that are like massive Bond fans. They have like whole channels dedicated to just doing Bond stuff that have met him at like the Tom Ford, whatever their main office is in New York, and they ran into Daniel Craig, and he was in there, and they weren't. And I know these people well enough to know they're not the type that would be like being an ass to themselves to him.
Yeah.
But they were like, like they would have eye contact with the guy and kind of nod and like, hey, how you doing? And say like, would you mind taking a selfie real quick? And he was dismissive and it's like, oh, come on, man. No, I don't do that kind of stuff. And it just seems like. I mean, I'll just say it. That seems like kind of a dick move. I mean, like Daniel Craig was a nobody before he became Bond.
Yeah. It's Daniel
Not me.
Yomu.
No,
No,
I don't know.
that's Daniel, I think.
Real Hoovians Cast 262. That was me and Mike D's first Real Hoovians Cast.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Thank you, Rick.
you're welcome. Anyway,
262. Damn, we're up to like 1,000 coming up soon.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like Sean Connery.
That was 4 years ago.
Sean Connery's supposed to be a dick in real life.
So is every James Bond just a dick?
Are you serious?
Yeah, Sean Connery was, because apparently he done an interview over here where he said he was all right to hit women
Oh
in
yeah.
a
He's
relationship.
Oh, he's
like,
the biggest
it's
sexist.
okay to hit a woman if she's being a bitch.
Well, that was years ago. The interview he's referencing is Connery was talking to Barbara Walters, and this was like late '80s, very early '90s, and Barbara Walters, who's at the time was like a famous American interviewer, like 2020. She was on a show like that, and she was sitting down with Connery, and she said, "I got a quote from you saying something about." Something I'm paraphrasing like the interview, but something she read a line saying that I'm sure it's on YouTube. You can watch the interview, but saying something about sometimes like I love women, but sometimes they can be complicated, and sometimes like you got to get like a little assertive with them. And she's like, "Well, what does that mean? Like physically?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, sometimes." So,
Wow. Oh boy.
Is Mike Myers a dick in real life, like Austin Powers?
No, he's supposed to be cool.
Did anybody see the trailer for the movie Baby Driver?
No.
There's a dude wearing a Mike Myers mask at the end, and he's like, "I told you to dress up like Michael Myers." He's like, "I did, yeah, baby." And he's like, "No, Michael Myers from Halloween." He goes, "Oh, you mean Jason?"
Mhm.
Actually, I have heard that the actor I have heard that the actor Mike Myers from Wayne's World in Austin Powers actually is a dick.
Ah,
What's the matter, Daniel?
it's a sad
They've
world.
been live streaming Friday the 13th, the video game, all day on YouTube.
I saw it yesterday. I saw them playing it. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Do they have it? Do you have to download it to your thing? Your
It's a
PS?
PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
a
don't know about
digital-
the computer.
I think it's a digital download, Daniel.
Oh.
Patrick
Sorry.
Stewart was kind of a dick too.
I thought
Who
the
is?
chat's getting better, but oh god. You need to
it's
make
not-
him like a moderator. of
Patrick
this
Stewart
chat
could call me a cunt, and I'd be happy.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it was his general demeanor. I saw him around the time Generations came out in Atlanta. I used to go to conventions from like '86 to about '95, and they stopped putting on Dixie Trek, which is the one I went to all the time, where I met like Pertwee and Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, all those people, like back in the 80s and stuff. But they, Stewart, he was sitting down. He signed a picture that I put in front of him at his. He had a queue for like people to come up and do the usual autograph shit and everything. And this was way before, by the way, people are paying like $150 to get a picture taken and all that shit. This was just like showing up and having something signed. And he talked to one of his handlers, and he took the picture I had, and he goes, "This is what I was talking about. Somebody, apparently they had something where you would pay to get the 8x10 glossies that he was selling at his table to get signed.
Oh.
It was interfering with, I guess, the money he would be making otherwise, where there was someone like, I bought it in the convention hall, which is true. He was true with it, but I didn't know he was going to have these professionally shot 8x10 glossies at the time, because remember, this is like years ago. They got all this down to like a science now with things, with them making more money off the fans and stuff, but he seemed like he was projecting being mad at me because I purchased a photo in the convention hall rather than his table to get signed. And he just kind of like signed it and kind of was dismissive about it. And I was kind of like, well, that's kind of a dick move, but I was like, well, whatever. But
damn.
Yeah, but don't you
Remember how
agree though?
We were talking about how much they charge for these autographs and stuff like that on the.
it's gotten silly. It's really gotten pathetically, absurdly silly with things. I mean, I know people, and not to be one to tell them what to do with their money. I mean, if I know meeting Peter Capaldi and meeting like some of these people is like a huge thing for some people I know that are big fans of Doctor Who. I get it. I really get it. But
it's like $300 to take one photo with Matt Smith.
Yeah, I mean, there gets
Well,
to
it was $1,000 to take a picture with Matt Smith and David Tennant, like once, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be like prostitution or something, where you're just like showing up and they're like, they got their cash box out, like, give me your money, I'll talk to you for like 30 seconds and move along,
Mike D, if I meet you, are you going to charge me to take a photo with you?
No, I never charge my fans any of that. No, I'll even do a thing where I'll burp, with
or you're gonna wear your pants, Mike D.
Yeah, well, for special fan girls, I won't. But
Does anybody know Ernie Reyes Jr.?
Yeah, from Ernie Reyes Jr. was in. Hold on a minute, let me think. I know the name, Ernie Reyes Jr. Why am I wanting to say like Karate Kid? He wasn't in that.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Turtles.
Yeah, but he was in something else
he was also. I think he was in Surf Ninja.
Ernie Reyes Jr. Well, apparently he's not a big name anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I met him at I think it was Fandom Fest in Kentucky, and he wasn't actually that expensive. And then I got my photo with him, and I was talking about how I really liked his character in Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. And I was just, I was being really nice to the guy and stuff. And his merch person was like getting like the autographs and stuff all handled. And I said, I was talking about getting a T-shirt maybe. And then he goes, all right, here's your T-shirt. And then the merch person was like, actually, no, that's an extra like $30. And he goes, no, it comes with the autograph. But I knew for a fact it didn't because I bought it. I was like, it doesn't come with that. And he looked at me and he just goes, he just winks at me. And I was like, oh, dude, cool. So some of them are cool.
Yeah, some of them are.
That's awesome when they do something like that. But from what I've known some people that have run past conventions, and I know one currently, and I know it's a big one in the Southeast Gulf Coast area, and I know from I can't get too much in detail, because I understand it's their business with things, but I know how conventions run these days, and it's been so corporatized that I've actually I've met Sylvester McCoy before, and it was when he actually got the role of the Doctor back in like '87, like his first appearance, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I know it was his first American appearance, but I think it may have even been his first appearance.
How old were you, Mike D?
87. I was 13.
Itty bitty Mike.
Well, I was 13. I wasn't like itty bitty, but I mean, I was I wasn't Mike D yet. You know, I didn't get my D yet. It was
Mikey.
So
When did it? That's a good question. When did you first call yourself Mike D?
Real Hoovians Cast 262.
Hey, woo!
Yeah, you got to put the link in here, Joe, for people to watch Billy and I on our first cast with.
I got it. Hold up.
Yeah, I'll get it.
We were trying to figure out, because there in the community there were several people that shared the same name as I, so I had to kind of on the spot come up with something, and my middle initial is D, so I was like, well, let's see, it could be Mike this, Mike that, so I was like, well, Mike D, let's do that. So
my other mate said that Paul McGann's supposed to be good in real life.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that.
Yeah, because he met him in a club or something, and he spoke to him for a good hour about Doctor Who and that, and he was really cool with him, and he took a picture with him afterwards.
Yeah, those are cool stories to hear. I mean, it's like the stuff that you hear with like Matt Smith, like somebody referenced earlier, and some of this stuff where it's just like $1,000 and you can have lunch with like Tennant and Smith, and I mean, it's like at some point it just seems like personal dignity would come into play, and you'd be like, you know what, no,
Oh my God. Have you heard of the Supernatural Breakfast?
Yeah, 7 Doctors, right?
No, the Supernatural Breakfast.
Supernatural.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's like the show, but I've not heard of the Supernatural Breakfast.
It's like one of the things at the convention where you pay like, I think it's like $1,000 something, and you quote unquote have breakfast with the two main dudes, and and what actually happens is they sit you at a table with a bunch of other people that bought the same thing, and you all have breakfast together, and it's not even that good, and then the two guys come up and just kind of pat you on the back and go, "Thanks for coming, see ya."
Yeah, but if you do it there, it'd be bad anyway, because think about it. If you want to talk to these people, don't eat with them, because people don't really talk when they start eating anyway.
Correct.
So,
The best way to talk to them is to get in the autograph line, and you don't even have to buy an autograph, depending on which convention you go to.
That's the second best way. The actual best way is to kidnap them, but you know.
Joe,
that's
Yes,
what
sir.
Amazon does.
have you ever met someone that you thought was all right and turned out to be an idiot or something, or a dick?
Yeah, Mike D.
No, we had this. I told
John
this,
Bernthal.
I told this story already many times.
Maria,
Maria from Sesame Street.
Are you serious? She was bad? Oh wow!
I was working in KV Toys, and
you just destroyed my childhood.
On my break at the time, I think Joe was just born, and I went to we sold of course we sold all the Sesame Street stuff there. So I went to get all this stuff signed for little Joe, because he was just a baby, for later on years, like for sentimental value and, like whatever. So when I got to her, everybody else was gone, and she was basically done. And I says, could you sign this? She's like, well, I don't have a pen. I'm like, okay, well, let me get a pen. And she's like, well, I got to go now. And I'm like, well, let me just get a pen. She's like, well, I'm done now. I'm scheduled to leave. Whatever. I'm like, look, I says, I work upstairs. We sell your stuff. My kid was just born. Could you please just sign this stuff? She's like, well, I'm scheduled here. I got to leave. That's my thing. I get paid to this time. So I said, you know what? You're going to need that security card when you go back to your guys, because you're a piece of crap. I was pissed because it's like, how dare you? I'm waiting on the line on my break for like almost the whole break. With my cashier for like 30 minutes or whatever, and I had like a little bit of more of a break. I think I had like a 40-minute break, whatever it was. And it's like, how dare you? It's like, you get to me and then you just don't want to see me because it's a minute past your time and you're making excuses. I mean, that was horrible. And
that's really, and that grows resentment against like your love of growing up watching these people. It's like me.
Oh, it's sickened me. It's sickened me because I watched it with the kids when they were babies. Yeah. And I had to like now see this person that I can't stand, which when I was a kid I thought that person's great and everything. So it was like
Mr. Hooper would not approve, Joe. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He would have.
Mr. Hooper passed away in like season 1 or whatever it was. Yeah, no.
No, but I mean, seriously, like, I mean,
Yeah.
imagine. I don't know if you guys in the UK are familiar with like Mr. Rogers, but I mean, like, all of us here grew up with Mr. Rogers,
Yeah.
right, Scott?
Hi there, neighbor.
I've heard of it.
So it's like meeting Mr. Rogers. He's like such a sweet, nice guy about kids, and you know, you're my neighbor. Come on over, and you know, it's like Mr. Rogers like saying, "No, I gotta go, kid." You know, like piss off.
Yeah. Listen, everybody that I met, I mean, I met James Doohan. He was fantastic. When I met him in the Fantastic Store, it was called.
Maybe he's trolling Mike D.
When I met, I never had I met Tom Savini in friggin' the convention in Jersey that time.
I still hate you for that. I still fucking hate you.
I
for
know.
That.
Tom
I want to
Savini.
meet Tom Savini.
Yeah. I met Diamond Dallas Page. I met Taz. I met Burt Ward. It cost me $35 for his autograph.
Several years ago, when living in Bettendorf, they were over at the Scott County something, and they had the Batmobile, and everybody asked where all this.
Wait, what year was
something
that?
like this.
What year was that, Scott?
Oh God, let's see. I was living in Bettendorf between 75 and 82, so that I had to have been
Oh, okay.
9 or 10 at the time.
I thought you were going to say, because, see, I met them at the World of Wheels in Atlanta, and it was Burt Ward and Adam West, and they were in costume, actually. And the really pathetic move that Mike D did at the time, they gave me their autograph photos, you know, and I was like, oh, man. I'm like, man, when I was a kid, I used to, like... I used to get in these mock, like, you know, on the show, they used to, like, beat up the villains. They always had, like,
yeah.
I used to take my pillows when I was a kid and act like I was Batman. And so I was like, oh, man, you know, like, here, you know.
I love that show.
Awesome. And I actually gave them a picture of me from, like, when I was in elementary school, because they gave me their photo signed, and I'm sure they fucking threw in the garbage.
Willikers.
Well,
did you see the oldest statues of King Tut and all the old 60s Batman, like the busts that they had in the comic shop I filmed? They had all the classic, oh my God, I think it was in Midtown Comics. I did a video, and I showed all the classic Adam West and Burt Ward as Batman and Robin, their villains. And like they had the bust of King Tut and the bust of I think it was Eartha Kitt as Catwoman and
Eartha Kitt is so sexy.
Yeah. So
Julie Newmar.
Really cool. Julie Newmar, yes.
Julie Newmar was at a convention I was at in 87 or 88, and they did a dating game where you could win like a lunch with her. And it was funny because they brought out it was like the old dating game show where they brought out 3 bachelors and they had them answer questions. And Julie Newmar, like, I mean, I don't know what she looks like now, but I mean, even at the time, it was like 30 years after or 20-something years after, and she still looked really hot. And she was a really nice, very iconic, you know, stoic sort of celebrity type or whatever. And I just remember, like, everyone was like, oh my God, you know, Julie Newmar, and freaking out about her.
I told you I had my convention for EB Games, whatever, for EB Games. And I was going back to my hotel room, and I met Stan Lee because he was going to eat.
You met Stan Lee?
I met Stan Lee.
So did I.
I didn't know.
And he goes, I'm like, oh my God, I'm your biggest fan. He's like, as well you should be. And he shakes my hand. He touched my shoulder. He's like, thank you for everything and collecting and, you know, like being a fan.
And I know that's true what you're speaking of, because that's exactly what I've heard Stan Lee says to people.
Yeah.
When they're like, oh my God, you're my hero or whatever. And he's like, of course I am. And he, you know, but his manager was like, we got to go eat. He's like, no, it's okay. Like, because he's like, I'm sorry, I gotta go eat. I'm like, that's fine, thank you, sir. And I was like really happy that he gave me a few moments. Speaking of Stan Lee, the guy I would have loved to have met, and even like as a kid, I collected like Silver Age, Marvel comics specifically. Jack the fucking King Kirby.
Yes.
Yeah. Jack Kirby's artwork, even to this day, is so fucking iconic. It is so recognizable. And Marvel, you know, it's a shame. There was a big thing that happened. There was a fallout with Jack Kirby and Marvel. And Marvel, or rather Jack Kirby's family, sued Marvel a while back for monetary expenses for recognition of his role in creating these iconic characters, because Stan Lee took a lot of the credit because being the writer and whatnot of Spider-Man, Fantastic Four,
With
X-Men.
Steve Ditko, with Spider-Man. Yeah,
and Ditko's artwork. Yeah, that Ditka, Kirby, and Lee were like untouchable legends, and Jack Kirby is like, I don't know what to say. I mean, Kirby is like the fucking artist of comic.
Jack the King.
You cannot fucking talk about. It's like talking about American presidents and not talking about Washington or Lincoln. I mean, like Jack Kirby's like the fucking king. He really is.
Yeah,
he should be. Kirby should be as recognized by name as Stan Lee, without a doubt.
Yeah, I know.
He should be. Well, I was going to say something. Oh yeah, I worked with someone, and he won a competition to go and see Randy Orton. To meet up with him.
Wrestler,
yeah, with the wrestler, and he's a dick in real life.
Wow.
He didn't want his picture taken with him. He didn't want to talk to him as much. He just said, "Oh, let's get this over and done with, because I need to be back to the arena soon."
I took a picture with Taz. He didn't charge me nothing. I was just walking next to him, whatever, and he just came over. And I used to go to ECW back in the day when it was like big.
When Avatar came out, I'll never forget it. Me and a buddy, we went and saw Gallagher at one of the casinos over here, and he made announcements. Everybody's having a birthday this year. Come on stage. Myself and maybe 5, 6 others showed up, along with the gal which my buddy was with. And he was sort of shocked. He said, "Only this many people?" But nonetheless, he was handing off a piece of cake, and I'm looking at it like, okay, what's the deal? He said, "It's just a piece of fucking cake." And he takes it out of my hand, and he takes a bite of it.
God damn. Well, wait, his line was, "Everyone's celebrating a birthday this year, right?"
Yeah.
That would be
so
everyone in the room.
yeah, everybody should have gotten up, at least a lot more. But myself and, like I said, 5 or 6 others, including the gal who the Chris G was with, were the only ones that came up there. And oh my God, when I got home, I had to be at work. I forget at what time. I was just covered in shit from head to toe. And I'm sitting there saying like this, and it's like, "Oh, let's get a picture. Let's get a picture." And I'm thinking, "Oh God, I just want to get in the freaking shower and get to bed."
I'll tell you some of the nicest people I've ever met at conventions. Marina Sirtis, she and I spent a while talking.
Yeah.
And Louise Jameson, Leela from Doctor Who, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Jonathan Frakes, fucking great, fantastically entertaining, funny guy. Took the time, and this was like 1987 or 88. I mean, he wasn't like, like 2 or 3 seasons into the show. Yeah. Completely nice to all the fans. And Peter Davison was great too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I want to meet Peter Davison.
And Nick,
Hey!
On camera, finally.
it was great watching Nicholas Courtney and Terry. The two of them, I ran into them at the bar. They were both together, like hanging out, like having drinks. And
Oh my God, he's outside without pants.
He's on the move. He's going to troll someone.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was talking of stuff. What was you going to say about the Walking Dead comics, Joel?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes, I wanted to talk about that. Yeah.
I'm glad Raymond brought up Walking Dead because I got a lot to say about that. But go ahead.
I met Shane from The Walking Dead, and he was not pleasant to me.
John Bernthal, right? You mentioned that earlier in the cast. You mentioned his name, but not the reference of what you were talking about. So what happened with him?
I think I told it before, but essentially what happened is he was there with his cousin or something, and we were walking past the photo op booths towards the bathroom, and he walked out, and I had like a Keyblade like prop for my I wasn't cosplaying, but I had the weapon, and he walks out of the booth, and I almost like hit his cousin, I guess, and he's like, "Hey, don't hit my cousin! This is fucking ridiculous!" Blah blah blah, and I'm just like,
"Wow,
I'm gonna shove the Keyblade right up your ass, bro!" Like,
Jesus.
And maybe I caught him on a bad day. I don't know. I'm gonna try and see if I can meet him again one day and be like,
Next
hey,
time
you
somebody
probably
comes
don't
out,
remember this, but I need
go in
to
the toilet. Don't have that
clear
weapon.
the air here, man.
You should have just
Also-
said, "Hey," you should have said, "Hey, Shane, you know, we all get that you're Rick's bitch, but I mean,
Oh,
that on his fans. I mean, come on."
Well,
Dude,
I want
nobody-
to talk. Yeah.
No,
I wanted to
ahead,
talk
go
about the comic because I'm glad that in the comic, I guess, the Hilltop's destroyed and Alexandria's destroyed, and now they're leaving finally out of there.
Finally.
So, thank God it's going to be completely
About
new.
time.
Who the hell knows where they're gonna go? Rick is not dead, by the way.
It's
That's-
way more interesting when they're on the move anyway.
Yes,
and
it
not
is.
stationary.
Also, I can't find my large print right at the moment, but there it is.
Nice.
Oh.
Man.
Stanley, there you go.
Nice.
I'm gonna find that Tom Savini picture and I'm gonna put it on one of these bears.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'll enjoy watching
Oh, come on.
that. Dreaming away at meeting Tom. Tom's always been like a childhood hero of mine since I saw like Dawn of the Dead and Creepshow and Friday the 13th and.
You remember when I showed my picture of? Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna look in the closet tomorrow for it. I gotta find that.
I was going to say I've heard such horror stories. No pun intended, obviously, with Tom Savini.
Oh, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, but I've heard
Nice.
have you not heard that too? Like the people have said like Tom is a dick, and it's like
Listen, all I know is
People told me that John Bernthal's the nicest guy in the world.
once I met him and he gave me the time of day and he was a great. Actually, the same one that I was at, the guy that I used to buy my comics from, Krypton Comics, was there also. And he took pictures with them too, and it was great. I mean, he was talking about at the time From Dusk Till Dawn and this other movie he was doing, and he was very informative and talking about like why he did this, why he did that. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, what did you want to say
You
about?
remember when I showed my picture of me with Jenna Louise Coleman, and then Mike D was like, "Did you touch your ass?"
Yeah, I remember that.
I think I might have said something a little bit more taboo than that.
Maybe, I don't even remember, dude. It was a long time ago.
I think I said something like, "Did you get her up in your hotel room or something?" Sounds like more something I'd say.
And then I walked right past Karen Gillan as she was going to the bathroom, and then
She's
Joe
in
was
New
like,
York
"Oh,
now."
she was taking a trip to the pond."
You're always passing people going to the urinal, right? John Bernthal too. I know. Right?
Yeah,
At the
yep.
restroom.
And I was sitting down at the. I was sitting down next to the
Hanging out at
restroom.
the fucking restroom. He's hanging out at the toilet. That's where
Hey, it works. It works.
It's true. That's true, man. This guy's smart.
I was sitting down next to the restroom, and Eugene from Walking Dead walked by, and he was like, "Hey," because I had gotten a picture with him earlier, and then the same thing, Arthur Darville. I got a picture with him earlier, and then he walked by, and he goes, "Hey, buddy, what's up?"
Dad, you know what? I spent a lot of money to go see his play, and I was so convinced that I was going to be able to meet him and everything. I spent hundreds to go see.
Darville?
Yeah, to go see once, just because he was in it. And when we went outside, like all the actors came out, he's the only one that didn't come out. I think supposedly that might have been the time that Moffat came out there with people to see his play or something, and maybe that's why he didn't come out because he was there or something. I'm not sure, but he did not come out at all. And I was so devastated.
Well,
I was
Mike
like-
D,
Yes, sir.
what did you want to talk about with The Walking Dead?
Oh, actually, I was going to say, I was thinking about this actually the last several days, and
Yeah, you got the whole cast of Daredevil. I was going crazy with that picture. Yeah.
with what?
He got the cast of Daredevil. Billy was
Oh,
wearing
right.
Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
Cast. Minus John Berthal because he canceled that day.
No, it's because you were there. He hates you. He was
Exactly.
So yeah, what are you doing on Walking Dead?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like with The Walking Dead, I know I've said this like once or maybe twice before, but and I'm being serious. This isn't like dramatic comedy or anything. I really think that I really think that I'm willing to say that I'm done with that show. I want to see maybe an episode or two when it comes back, but I think it's really jumped the shark.
I would agree with you
There's
with that.
jumping
I mean,
sharks
it's
in
gone-
Pirates of the Caribbean, literally.
it's gone to a point where they're not even counting their own rules. Like when they had that amusement park thing with Rick and Michonne, and they're not even worried about alerting all the other walkers with the gunshots and the.
Yeah.
I was just, come on, you know.
I'm a little sick of seeing them. They seem a little
There's
bit.
Ernie.
They seem a little bit top heavy with their cast. It seems like they would operate better if they had like maybe 5 central characters, and they're having to be put back on the road to like go to like whatever their next destination is.
Yeah, the cast is too big right now. It's still too big.
That's what I'm saying. They're too top heavy with things.
There's Jenna.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why I like The Walking Dead in the beginning, like series 1 and season 1 and that. There's not many of them. There isn't many of them, and it was just nice.
Eugene.
Also, the walkers are more of a threat.
Eugene did a nice skit with you, Billy. That was the video that you had of.
That was great.
That was pretty funny.
I was really excited about Fear the Walking Dead. Before it came out, I thought we were going to see the Outbreak. It turned out to be garbage.
Now, when you met Eugene, was he going to the urinal too?
Not when I first met him.
Eugene's one of the best characters.
But you did meet him at going to the restroom, right?
Yeah. I first met him at his booth, and it was hilarious because he was, every other person sits behind their booth, like basically like give me money, but he like is standing in front of his booth, shaking hands with everybody and like smiling, and he's not like his character at all. It's great. And he was the most. He's probably my favorite celebrity I've ever met. And then we both did the Eugene face.
That was great.
And then I had my character Eugene in a video on Instagram, and I walk up to him and I'm like, "Hey, excuse me, buddy, can you help me solve this equation?" And then he goes, "I'm not a scientist. It's classified."
That's great.
Did he pass you going to the restroom and say something like, "Please step out of my way, my friend. I got to evacuate my bladder right now"?
He might have said something like that, but I do remember. The only thing I really remember about the bathroom is him walking by and going, "Hey."
I thought you were going to say the only thing you remember is him saying it's classified, me going in here.
Yeah.
If you guys are wondering why I'm outside, it's because I'm waiting for the grocery store to open in a few minutes.
No, that's fine.
Are you about to nick?
Yeah. He said no. Didn't you hear? James is waiting for lemons.
Do you know who this is?
That is the girl
it
from.
opens at 7 o'clock a.m.
Hold on. Let me look at. That is. She was in Angel, right? In Serenity.
She is a Power Ranger.
Oh.
And she is the chick in Cabin Fever, that's in the bathtub, like scraping her legs.
I've actually met her. That's oh shit! She's at Pensacon.
Serena Vincent.
Serena Vincent, yes.
Yep.
I actually sat down with Serena Vincent. Sandra and I sat down next to her because they had a Q&A that was running long with Billy D. Williams that year, like 2 years ago. And we sat down next to her. We were talking to her for like 10 or 15 minutes, and she was, just like hanging out. And she's a really nice.
She also signed this.
Holy crap!
Yep.
They have a book section in this store, so we'll have a look when I get in there. See what they're selling.
James, will you go in there on camera and grab something, nick it off the shelf for us?
I also got Rick's Alexandrian hairdresser girlfriend.
What, fried chicken?
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
What's her name?
Alexandra Breckenridge.
Oh, okay.
That's a coincidence, isn't it?
There's Rory with the TARDIS in the background.
Great. That's great.
Nice.
That's an awesome picture.
Now
you said Karen Gillan's in New York now. I don't know where she's going, but.
Now this guy, this is the Green Arrow, Stephen Amell.
That's great. Oh, that's awesome.
Now his thing was
Billy. Look at Billy's met like every fucking body. He's just like here I am with them.
The funny story. Okay, so there's a funny story. I was waiting in line for this, and the whole time the people that run the thing are like, "He doesn't do handshakes. No handshakes. No handshakes." Immediately when I walk in, I shake his hand.
You ass.
And it was perfectly fine. And then I get in line, or as I'm waiting in line, that my friend Jeremy's with me, and he goes, "I met Milo Ventimiglia earlier," and I was like, "Hey, I'm meeting him later today. He's the guy from Heroes."
Yeah.
And he was like, I was like, "Did he let you shake his hand?" And then he was like, "Actually, he really likes handshakes." And I was like, "Seriously?" So I get in there, and then I shake his hand, and I try to pull away to take the picture, and he goes, "Don't think you're getting away from this handshake." And so here's the picture.
Oh wow!
Like he
Yeah.
was like basically like,
The one,
"Look how strong I am."
the one who I would like to get a picture with if he ever come over here is the one who plays the Flash.
Grant Gustin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, he's cool.
I have to say,
Yeah,
of
he's
all
only
the
been to
actors
one
out
con.
there, it has to be Tom Baker right now. I'm sorry.
It's a damn shame I can't find my actual print for Stan Lee right now.
No Star Wars separation to be seen.
Hey, listen.
God damn.
Agent Simmons from Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Elizabeth
Oh.
You know what
Henstridge.
would have been really funny, Joe, if I actually was there and you would have been laughing at me?
And then we have this tall-ass
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I gotta have a book signing that you come to. Yeah.
I thought I saw Steam Turd there on the other aisle.
Oh, stop.
Look at this tall drink of water. Chris Hemsworth,
Jesus.
Damn.
Thor. It's
That's
a mighty
cool.
Thor.
That's pretty cool.
Well, wait a
Where
minute. How tall are you in comparison to him?
I'm like 5'9", so he's probably like 6'9", almost. He's
Is
like
he
a
really
foot.
that tall?
He's a foot taller than I am.
No, but I mean, he's really that tall. I thought he was like maybe
Look
like
at
6'2" or something.
Look,
I mean,
I'm 5'9". Look at that.
yeah, but he's got to be wearing like boots or something, right?
He's
I don't
like,
know. I didn't look at his feet.
oh no, I'm concerned
And
now.
then I didn't meet Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I got his autograph, and I talked to him for like 20 minutes. He was cool.
James showing us his shopping list.
I'm
Jason
trying, to find,
Mewes,
I'm trying to find any pictures on Facebook if I have
Jason
any.
Mewes.
But not buying anything.
Snoochie Boochies.
James, go up to the next person you see in the next aisle and ask him to come on the cast.
No.
Hey, come on, guys. It's the
Guys
40th
from,
anniversary of Star Wars.
Guys from Comic Book Men.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah, Mike and fucking
Ming Chen.
yeah. Big. I was gonna say Chin, but you know.
I know.
Funny
I know, what
Funny story with them is I didn't actually pay to meet them. The other people I was going to meet that day canceled, and so they were like, "You want to meet anyone else?" I was like, "Sure."
Why? What did you say, Daniel?
Hey, it's the 40th anniversary of Star Wars. Nobody wants to talk about that.
Actually, that was yesterday because it is
was.
now 2:03 a.m.
That's one here.
It's a new day. It's a new life.
Did you want to
Yeah, I
talk
was
about
waiting for
it,
Joe to
Taylor?
make a cast on it, but he got here a
What?
little bit too late.
I also
Alright.
met another Power Ranger chick, and but I didn't I don't have a print of her because I met her on the way out of a con, and I said, "Hey, I didn't." Unlike
Really? Why?
Scotty, she was nice and actually let me have a picture for free.
Why is there, Billy? Why is there a spider behind you, mate?
Me?
Yeah, there's a spider behind you. 1-0.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
God, yeah.
There's a Spider-Man on my door.
But what's James buying here? Let me see what he's got.
Yeah.
I don't know what he wants to buy in Tesco's.
Relentless. Yeah. James,
Monster.
is there any like high quality rum in that place?
Yeah.
They sell
Well,
liquor
like
there.
rum.
Go there. I'll show you. What I like to drink. Find Cruzon. Cruzon. Cruzon 151.
That'd be over here.
I also met a couple weeks ago. I met Daniel Panabaker from The Flash.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And then the last person of note that I've really met, celebrity-wise, that I've met four times is the second most popular cosplayer, Jessica Negri, and she signed this for me.
I'm.
Have
Yes.
to go off camera because my battery's about to die.
Wait, what?
Jessica Negri.
Yeah, apparently we triggered something with Scott here. What do you think of that?
Oh, he's loving it.
Winds up gone. James stole it.
It was funny. I was waiting in line for Jessica Negri, and her boyfriend is the guy that does the merch, and he was like, "I can read minds, you know," and like I was trying to pick out which print I wanted, and he goes, I bet you want this one, and he goes, "You look like an ass man. I can read your mind. You're an ass guy," and I'm like,
you should have told him, Billy, if you could read my mind, you would probably be trying to assault me right now because I'm thinking of girlfriend.
No, I saw them
all over my face.
I saw them again this year, and I said, "Hey, do you remember reading my mind last year?" And he was like, "I do remember that. What the hell?"
And what did you go for this year then, Billy?
Actually, I got a print of another cosplayer named Jennifer Ann. She's Luigi.
Scott wants her to be he's Luigi.
So what's your local con you go to every year? Or do you,
I go to a bunch of different ones. I go to Indiana Comic Con. I go to PopCon, which is also in Indiana in July.
Yeah.
But recently, I've also been to Anime Central in Chicago, C2E2 in Chicago, and then I go to Wizard World in Chicago, and sometimes I go to Fandom Fest in Kentucky, and then Ohio. I also went to Wizard World.
And what's your favorite, the best out of those, in your opinion?
Probably PopCon, but PopCon in terms of the stuff you can buy. In terms of celebrities, it's a toss-up between C2E2 and Wizard World. But see, I'd probably say C2E2 because Wizard World is strict as fuck. Because at the other conventions, I can get into the autograph line without having bought one and just go up and talk to them, for the celebrity, for a few minutes and say, "Hey, I'm sorry I can't buy anything, but I just want to let you know I'm a big fan," and they'll talk to me for a few minutes, and it's like, cool. But at Wizard World, I went up to the security and I was like, "Hey, I don't have an autograph ticket, but I got my photo with this person. Can I go talk to them?" And they're like, "Sure, just come back. They're not here right now. Just come back in like a few minutes." And I came back, and then it was a different security guard, and he's like, "You need an autograph ticket." And I was like, "Well, the other guy right there said I could go in there." And then he's like, "Well, go ask the autograph people." And I was like, "Fine." So I asked the autograph people, and they were like, "No, you can't do that." And I was like, "What the fuck ever?"
Oh, yeah.
It's like I talked to Brett Dalton for like 20 minutes.
What's the name supposed to be cool in real life as well? The character who plays Cisco.
I want to meet him too, dude. Oh, it was so funny.
Cisco from Star Trek?
No. The Flash.
Guess,
the guy.
Guess who else met Danielle Pennebaker?
Who's that?
Steampunk.
Really? Oh God.
Yeah, you know, like she was looking at Steampunk.
Oh, that's right. Didn't he say that? And he said he tried to get an interview with her, but
declined. He was secretly filming her, and then she saw it, and she was cool with it.
Steampunk should be the season 4 Flash antagonist.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
No, I mean, like, it was so funny. Like, it was so funny. Like, Danielle Pennebaker was like looking at Steampunk, and she was like looking at him like, "I hope he doesn't come over here."
Well, he gets those looks a lot, from what I hear. So,
don't we all?
Ooh,
well,
God damn!
What was I about to say? I was about to say something.
Something
trying
about
to find my pictures.
Billy's lost his train of thought.
I want to see some more of where James is.
Oh, Grant Gustin, the guy that plays the Flash. He's only been to one con, but before that, and that was like a couple weeks ago. Before that, though, he was never at any cons, and then somebody tweeted at a convention like, "Hey, you should get Grant Gustin," and they tweeted back and they were like, "Sorry, he doesn't do cons." And then Grant Gustin tweeted them and was like, "Hey, stop lying to my fans and spreading bullshit." He's like, "I just don't have the time right now." He's like, "I want to, I just don't have the time."
Hey, Billy, Joe, you gotta catch up with the Flash.
I'm caught up.
I'm caught up. I saw what happened.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm spending my nights a little differently, if you know what I'm saying.
God damn.
What? Just because I held that up doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, of course not, Billy. Don't worry. We won't tell. Billy, we won't tell anybody. Don't worry. Oh, I forgot we're live.
Yeah.
This cast is gone.
I don't tell anybody what. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
There's my hang on. There's right there on the wall. There's my keyblade that I almost hit John Bernthal's cousin with.
I'd like to know who each of the panel here would love to meet. One celebrity. One.
All right, Joe starts.
The
David
Hound
Tennant.
from Game of Thrones.
What?
Wait, who?
Rory McCann, who plays the Hound on Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's Billy. What did you say, Joe? Billy talk.
David Tennant.
AmberStreet.com.
I've actually met AmberStreet.com in person. I used to know him personally, so I can feel honored, I guess.
What about Scott?
Tom Baker.
Yeah, he said
Okay.
that a little while earlier.
Mike
Yeah.
D.
Mmm. Yummy. Yeah, get those. Get those.
I actually have to think about
Are you trying to tell him what to buy?
No, I'm not telling him what to buy.
Look, I have a glass case with a condom in it that says, "In case of miracle, break the glass."
5%, so I can't really keep going on camera.
I got some pictures.
Yeah, I want to meet this guy,
I'm
the
gonna
Hound
screen
from Game of
share.
Thrones.
I
Oh,
really,
Joe,
I really honestly want to think about like who I would love to meet because I met like so many celebrities from these shows at these cons. I'm trying to think, like who I would like to meet actually.
This is actually, these are ECW pictures. If you can see the Sandman,
Oh yeah.
911,
Oh, it's
Tommy
Yoda.
Dreamer.
Hey, Yoda. That's
Luna
so cute.
Vachon.
Hi, Daniel.
Tommy Dreamer. I see.
So
Yeah. I'd probably like to see Ryan Reynolds and Grant Gustin. They're
Oh,
the
dude,
two
I would.
old ones.
I'm not gay, but I
One
would
of them
grate
two.
cheese off of that man's abs.
Who?
Hey, Joe, when do you think they're going to start filming?
Who's
Billy?
oh wait, I got something here. Hold on. Wait.
Billy. Who did you say?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Hold on. What? Okay, here we go. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna screen share this. Ready?
Taking some shrooms, guys.
Guys, see that?
Nick.
Guys, see that?
Yeah, I see.
Whoa.
Simon Dow's page.
Who's that nerd in the middle there?
That's me.
Oh,
It looks like
All right.
Look at my Marvel fanny pack right underneath my Carnage
you look like
Oh yeah.
and Riley shirt there.
you look like Weird Al fucked Alan Cummings.
Jesus.
Man, what year was
Jesus.
It's a
Dude,
low
that's
blow.
really extreme there.
Holy shit!
Well,
That's
you,
horrible, dude.
well, yeah, it's Billy.
That's
That was
really
kind
bad,
of.
dude.
I'm
That
sorry.
was a low. That was a low blow, Billy. No pun intended.
I'm sorry. It's what it looked like.
That was back. That was back
I
when
didn't
Joe
say.
was
Hey, I didn't
Dylan's
say it was a
hair.
bad thing.
That was like these are so long ago. These pictures. It's so long ago that it's taken forever for Facebook to.
Wait, put it back up there. Let me ingest that real quick.
Yeah, what year was that?
Holy fuck! That had to have been like '94 or something.
94? That's a year after I was
Jesus.
born. I was a
That-
fetus.
That was the alien with the face hugger.
Oh yeah.
That was really a long time ago.
Damn.
Let me see what else I have. I'm getting close to the good stuff, the good pictures. So
Oh, what happened to my camera?
I'd probably also like to see The Rock in person because he's supposed to be cool, and Kevin Hart.
let me see.
If I meet The Rock, I'm gonna put his baby oil on him.
Your hair?
Billy, this is not R-rated, you know.
We'll have a gay old time.
My phone is switching down in 30 seconds, so goodbye, everyone, when my charge runs out.
Bye.
Bye, James.
1%. Bye-bye. I had a great time. Subscribe to AmberStreet.com, and yeah.
Stay
Very
safe.
good, dude.
Stay
I'll
safe.
be, if you're still here when I get back in 2 minutes, I'll put my phone on charge. But if not, sorry.
Don't worry.
We'll be here in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
We'll probably still be here in an hour.
Oh yeah, I also met the original Green Power Ranger, and he signed my Morpher.
Oh yeah, Jason
Yeah,
David Frank.
Billy's like met everyone.
I know. I'm gonna have like all the pictures on my wall and call it my $10,000 investment.
No. And then when his son comes into the world or daughter, they'll be like, "Who's this sit with you, Dad?"
Yep, I'm gonna be like, these were all my friends.
Well, at least in an emergency, you can call Green Arrow, Green Power Ranger, and all that.
Some of them really good friends.
Of course.
That's a little off topic.
Let's see what else.
Yeah, we don't want to give Scott any ideas, Billy.
Trust me, the ideas were already there. Take me 50 years to get a mind like this. Thank God I don't have thought bubbles.
This is where they filmed
And
Angel
to all
Face
of you,
Manhattan.
all of you haters out there.
Oh, that's cool.
God damn, that's hardcore, Billy.
Damn.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. Really, Joe should have a mug like that, shouldn't he?
Right. Instead of my face on it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, I thought we were going to see some more pics, Joe.
You can't find him. Facebook's decided to play tricks on him.
Yeah,
Pixar
Facebook's
didn't happen.
taking forever to
Pixar didn't happen.
load.
What didn't happen?
Pixar it didn't happen.
Why?
Because you don't have proof.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Good night. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.
Fun.
Bye.